Hello, YouTube. I'm here with Brizola. My name is Rafael. I'm here with Brizola and Mateus to talk about life transitions, embracing change and growth in another English immersion here on Talk and Talk. I'm not a teacher, I'm a student, and everyone here is learning English, and no one will judge you. So feel free. This is a free space to practice and make mistakes and learn from others' experience. And we'll talk about this today. So this experience and how you can learn something from the change and how you can grow with this transitions that we everyone will live and live it in life. So let's start with the first question with you, Brizola. What big change have you experienced in your life so far?
Oh my God, so hard to talk. I think one big change of the experience in my life so far has transitional from school to my professional life. I think it as a major safety. I had to take on more responsibility, adapt to a new routine, and develop practical skills that go behind
Mm,
the theory. It taught me a lot about independence, time management is so important,
mm.
and how to handle challenges in a more mature way. Yeah.
Very good, very good. And yeah, and it is a good example. For example, everything that we talk at, it's very, yeah, it's be an adult. You have to chant, and because before in the school, there are people planning and our time, our life, and when we become adults and we have to work and do things for our by ourselves, we have to get this expertise that you comment, Brizola. Very good point. What about you, Mateus? What big chance have you experienced in your life so far? Or,
Yeah, I don't know if probably the big, but the most recent is marriage.
hmm. Ah,
Yeah,
very good.
it's a big change in my life. Uh, we don't live together before the marriage, and this marriage is
Hmm.
a lot of changes in our lives. Because now we just know and living together and see all the difficulties in the partner life. So it's the good moments and the bad moments. Before, yes, okay, it was that too, but now it's more intense. It's all the time, and we see the mistakes of the other person more times a day, more times a week. We need to uh, adapt the difference between me and my wife. Just some things is minimal, the others is huge difference, and it's a big change in your life.
Very, very good point. I think that it's a definitely it's a life transition. It's a very good example too. Get married and live together. It's a big step, and it changes very a lot of things in relationships, in partnership. So very good point, Matheus. For me, I think that the big chance, and especially recently, it's to move it. Uh, from a country to another. So it's something that I've been experienced a lot. It's very hard, and it's good too. It was always for good things, but it's not easy. And yeah, I think that's it for me. For example, now I'm in Austria. It's totally different. I don't speak German. It's a little bit complicated to understand people here. So it's different, but it's a big opportunity too. So big chances are difficult to manage, but it becomes even with not always, but most part of case we becomes with good things too. For example, got married. You share with us that. oh, it's hard, and we have to adapt to each other, routine, ways. But you are developing, how to say that, a more close and beautiful relationship together. So that's a very, very good example. Guys, let's move for the second question. So we chances are inevitable in life. So I would like to know about from you. How do you usually feel when something in your life change suddenly? So it happened and you're not expecting, and how do you feel, Brizola?
For me, I feel a mix of emotions, you know. I bit anxious at the first because I like to understand what happened, but sometimes also curious and a little motivated to adapt, you know. After the initial surprise, I try to focus on the positive side and see it a new opportunity to learn or grow. Yeah.
Good points. Yeah, it's the better way to see. But I have to confess that I'm not. It depends too much. If it is something that I really cares, I don't like it to change. So it's something that I just adapt myself. And here in Europe, it's been like that all the time. That I'm not at home in my comfort zone. But if it's something that I don't care, to me it's easy. Okay, oh, it's chance. Okay, no problem. So, but it depends of what we are talking about. So, what things are changing in my life, especially suddenly when I'm not expecting. What about you, Mateus? Do you have some examples to us?
Yeah, yeah. For me, first depends on the change. So, for example,
Mm.
the beginning this month, I I was out of my last job. I was fired because my area is restructured a lot in the last
Mm.
12 months. I had three leaders different in this time. It's a little chaos, and this recent leader um, came maybe 20 days before, and I was impacted when this change. And because of that, I was fired in my work, and now, for example, I was looking for a new position. In this is a new situation for me because
Mhm.
since I started to work in my life, I always work, and I change my company in the other time, not be fair. I was fired or something like that. And this situation now in the beginning is too difficult because I need to understand the all the points, and I try, and what I do now uh, uh, it's create a routine because the
Mm.
excess of free time it's bad because if I don't have nothing to do, I just do nothing. So I create a routine, create now I use this time for growth. I will study more English. I will study another course. I need to improvement my my skills, my hard skills, my soft skills in a way. So I just use this time now for growth in this time. So for me, it's a mix of feelings, but
Mhm.
I need to see that with a good opportunity to grow, and at some point, uh, look and find a new position.
Yeah, very. I think that you're already prepared, Matheus, because it's hard for everyone when we are, how said it, between jobs, when we got fired or something like that happened to us. It's something that everyone I will not say that everyone already passed in life, but it's so common. It happened to me too, and it's often that you are facing typical situations. For example, manage and create a routine because the work is something so central in our life that oh, it's 80 hours usually with 1 hour of to have lunch, and it's easy. You don't have to think too much outside, how say that, work to organize your life because your life it's working in function of your job. So when you don't have not anymore this job, 9 hours, you have to create a new situation. And I think that that's for me it's the biggest challenge with a big chance. You know that I have to create it's something so huge, not something a change so big, a big change happens in my life. Usually that will be hard to establish a new routine, and for me, I cannot work without a routine in my life. To me, it's something essential. So you're doing very, very well, Matheus. Congratulations. So guys, let's
Rafael,
skip.
sorry,
Yeah,
sorry.
go ahead.
I agree with you, Rafael. You said because not everyone has this confident mindset about looking for new work and constantly updating themselves, like Matheus said. I think
Yeah,
many people are scared and they want to keep their job more than looking for another job, right?
that's true. Yeah, it's so easy to because not that's so, and I'm not blaming someone because I'm already how said that um was in this position that it was when is everything it's I'll say, as usual, you don't look for growth, you know. You just, oh, I'm doing my job, and there is nothing wrong about it. But I think that this kind of thing, when you are with your mental health, it's okay. Everything, it's okay. You're not so stressed. With how say it, financially talking or other things, that can be a good opportunity to look at yourself and searching for growth, or searching for improvement. I think that you brought a very good point, Brizola. I totally agree with you. If you want to say something, Matheus, feel free, Brizola too, so we can have a conversation. The questions are here just to help us. But let's try with the question number 4. So, what life transition has been the most difficult for you, Brizola? If you have to choose one in your life, and the first thing is what it is life transitions, no? But go ahead.
For me, the most difficult, I said before, life transitions for me has adapting to new responsibilities as I become an adult, because
Yeah.
I start, because I started working early when I was 15 years old with work, courses, and the schools. I left home at 4 in the morning and came
Mm,
back at midnight.
I
Suddenly
understand.
I had to make important decision on my own, manage my time and deal with unexpected challenge. It has a bit overwhelming at the first, but over time I learned to handle things with more confidence and of course independence. Yeah.
No, very good point. Yeah, this is a moment very hard for, no, not just very hard, but very important and very difficult to adapt it to this adult life. I have to confess that I'm already getting used it because it's not totally complete. Each year I realize that oh now I'm as a more adult than I was before. What about you, Mateus? How said that getting married helped you to being more adult? And if you have another life transition that you would like to share with us, that it was difficult or that it was important in your life?
Yeah. Be marriage helped me a lot in that. And I think about that right now. Probably the answer is the most difficult life transition is be married until be father. For me, I think I will answer that until in the same point I will be father, and I probably change my answer because, for example, I was thinking now, and now in my life it's not just me and myself. So I it's another person in my life, and I be responsible about her. I know her feeling responsible about me too. So it's very different now in my life. For example, uh, I have a dream, and uh, it skydiving.
Mm.
I complete achievement this dream 3 years ago, and in my mind, I always think I need to do that before marriage. I need to do that before marriage. But if it has a problem, okay, my parents is too sad, my family is too sad, but I don't made a compromiso with, oh, you is now with my wife, and I want to pass the rest of my life with you. So it's maybe like a little dangerous, too dangerous to skydiving
Mm.
this situation for me. So I don't know if I maybe I will try again in the some point in my life, but now I think that, and just said to her, if you wanna skydiving too, we need to do that before we have children, because after that we don't do that more. We don't do that more because now we feeling more responsible about the other persons. We know, oh, my position in this family is very important because I have a wife. She at some point depends of me in the same situations, in the same questions. After the children, it's I like 100 more about that. So for me, it's that.
Very, very interesting, and you brought a very interesting point that no one here have had this experience yet. But I think that it's one of the biggest life transitions in life. It's becoming a mother, a father, a parent. So it's something very important. And as you're saying, you at this moment you have fear to die, not because yourself. It's just because you know that there are someone that need you, and how said your responsibility. Even so, if you're dead, you feel you have this pressure to not die. So it's very crazy and I think that you brought a very good exercise that it's thinking about. Future life transitions, like that. Something that we don't know yet, but we can imagine it, we can prepare ourselves. So, very, very interesting, Matheus. Brizola, for you now, I would like to know and have some advice from you. I know that you are a very smart and guy and responsible guy, so I would like to hear from you. How do you adapt to now environments or situations in your life? Usually, do you have some tips for us?
Oh my God. For me, I usually adapt to new environment or situation by staying minded and
Mm,
observing how things work first. I like to understand the people around me, the atmosphere, and what's expected. I slowly start to get involved, ask questions, and build connections. I also try to keep a positive attitude
mm.
and see every change as a chance to learn something new. Yeah.
No, very good point. I think that observe things and try to understand how things works in this new environment. It's a very important thing because that can be different from what we are get used to. So we have to pay attention. For example, especially when we change, for example, totally from different culture. For example, you are from the south of Brazil, you are go to the north. That it's different, you know. In many situations, we realize it, and the first thing to do is to try to understand because it's a good point. And positivity, a realistic positivity, I totally agree with you. It's something that I'm trying to apply in my life every single day because I've already how said try to be negative and it doesn't work. So be positive. It's the best way to live, in my opinion. So what about you, Mateus? Do you have other? Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead.
sorry. Just complete. As my mother says, um, cuidado onde você amarra o seu burro.
Yeah, that's true. You have to pay attention on it too. So and to not do something wrong, you have to observe, like you said. So pay attention and how things work. If it's, everything is good, correct. If it's something that it's for you or not. If it's something that's it's offend or join your values. So it's very important in new situations because change not always is for good, you know. So you have to pay attention. I agree with you. What about you, Mateus? Do you have some tips for us? So how do you usually adapt to a new environment? For example, it's something that you will live pretty soon. So, for example, if you when you will start a new position, we will start in a new company with new colleagues, co-workers. So how do you adapt to this transition, to this change?
Yeah, yeah. In the situation, first, I do like Brizola said. I like this. Know about the environment, know about the situations, what the people do, what they can do, and know about the rules in this environment. Before break the rules, know the rules. For me, it's very important to
Yeah.
do that because uh, um, before you uh, answer some question, you need to understand the all environment. So, um, for example, in the new position, I want to know what the hardest problem, what the most negative impact on these
Mm.
situations, and after that, I will try to focus in the key points like the I don't know. You guys know the princípio de Pareto?
I've already heard about it, but I forgot. Could you explain for us?
Yes, I will try English now. If you focus in 20%, 20%
Hmm.
of the things you do make 80, I think it's 80% of the results. So are you in the new position where try to focus in this small key activities, achievements, points to and to make and a good first impression. So for me, it's very important to do that. But like I said, in the first moment, you don't destroy everything. You learn about everything. If it's necessary, destroy one wall. Okay, destroy one wall. But after you know everything, and after that, you just build what's necessary to achievement your results.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. It's something that very interesting. For example, so you usually when we start a new job, you try to show that your value and trying to change things, but for the better, of course. But the first thing is to observe and try to. Yeah, I usually try to do the same thing. In my previous, it was not I was not aware that I was doing that. Now I'm aware that it's something that I always look for it when I start a new position. That is to observe and say how can I show this boss that I'm someone that they can trust, that I how said that I have some knowledge. Because that's it. When you start in a new place, no one knows you. You know, your value you have to prove. Even if I'm saying that not to put a how said that pressure in our shoulders, but just to it's no. It's always like that. It's not just in the job. For example, if I arrive in a new city, in a new, for example, family or something like that, the people have to and me and it's the same for me. We have to know each other, understand, oh, who is this person, what he likes, what he doesn't like. So it's something interesting and make a good impression. It's very important, I think, Matheus.
Yeah, yeah. I never really before read before this book, but a friend of mine, say good things about that. The name of the book is Os Primeiros 90 Dias, and
Mm,
instruct a lot of that. What you need to do in your first. I don't be good with numbers. O que você vai fazer nos seus primeiros 90 dias in your new
mm-hmm.
position. And the first 90 days, I think it's 90. I don't know.
Oh, interesting. I will search about it.
Yes. And he said to me, it's a very, very good book. It's
Matheus, you're freezing to me. So you said that it's a very good book.
do you listen to me to now?
No, now I can listen.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I think it's a very good book because my friend said to me, but I just
Mhm.
think now I never read this book. It's a good opportunity to me for me now. Read this book
Yeah,
is an opportunity.
that's true. To prepare yourself, maybe I will take a look too. I don't think that I will have the time to read everything, but at least read the abstract and understand more what the subject of this book. It seems to be very interesting.
Yeah, maybe a resume with AI is
Yeah.
a good thing to do.
I will do it for sure. I will ask for ChatGPT to tell me a little bit about it. And
Yeah, yeah.
Wikipedia, that is my best friend for, let's say that, a little knowledge about things. Very good, Matheus. So let's how said that try another question here. So that it's a good one, I think. The number six. So do you think people become stronger after going through a big chance? What do you think, Brizola? It's a good way to growth. How say that? Have this big chance in life.
Yes, definitely. I think it challenges push us out of our comfort zone and it teach
Mm-hmm.
how important listen about resilience, patience, and self-confidence. I think even if the process is difficult, we usually come out of it more mature and better prepared to face future situations. I think a big change often help us discover a strength that we didn't even know we had. Yeah, yeah, for me,
Mm.
yes, definitely.
No, I totally agree with you. I think it's a big chance always in fact leave in general it's the better school, but a big chance it's a kind of immersive learning, you know. It's to make a comparison with our English learning process. It's different when you are just studying in your book and when you are really immersive and studying every single moment, have this kind of conversation as we are having here. So it big chance represents this to me. So I totally agree with you. It's a good opportunity to get strong, and but it's hard. I think that you have to be prepared if it's possible, and especially when it's something that you are doing on purpose. So you chose to have to change your life. It's better because it means that you are prepared, especially mentally and how said materially talking. So very, very important. What do you think about it, Mateus? Do you think that a big chance it's become people that live this in their lives become more become stronger?
Yeah. For me, sure. Especially if you learning in this process,
Hmm.
not just going automatic model, but
Very,
if
very
you
important.
just learning about this situation, think about that, and growth in this situation is very important, because um, the difficult moments and the big changes, we need to make things maybe you never do before, and you need to learn new skills. You need to learn how to you um, how to you lead with your feelings, how you can get out this situation if it's a bad situation, how to get out, or if it's a good situation, how to you observe the maximum of the situation. So for me, this type of time, the big changes, it's a big opportunity to become more stronger, uh, because uh, it's a guy said the the situations of our life, the new situations, permit us to learn new, ele chama de novos repertórios comportamentais.
Mm.
So if I expose myself to new situations, I learn and become more stronger, more fast, more intelligent because of that. For example, you need to expose yourself to speak in public, to learn to speak in public. So in the beginning, it's very hard. It's difficult. Maybe you are a lot of fear about the situation, but we learn in this situation. And after you try and try and try, sometime you will be good in this situation, and you learn to speak in public. You speak more freely, you speak more good,
Yeah.
you speak with more confidence. In this big change, if you never speak in public and now speak, this big change teach you a new um novo comportamento and become you more stronger at some point.
Very, very, very good. I totally agree with you. I think that that's it. I really like it that big chance. Sometimes we can how say that face it on purpose. Sometimes it's just something that happens suddenly, and but the how you deal with it, it's something that it's totally how say that on our control. Not totally, but just saying that. As you said, if you just face it, oh, in the automatic way, you will learn because the life it's present you a big challenge. But if you can do it with a strategy, it's even better because I think two things will need to grow. It's be exposed, as you said. So try to be exposed to different things. Well, for example, to learn English, we have to be here because we are getting exposed to this English contact. You have to speak about no matter topic, different topics here on Talk and Talk. So today we're talking about to change in life transitions, and so that's the first thing. The second one is to be aware of your process. You know, how can I improve and enjoy even more this moment here on Talk and Talk? Oh, if I prepared my answers, that would be good. If I try to each immersion learn a little word and or something, and I note it in a notebook. Maybe this is can even accelerate our process, our learning process. But I'm saying it. I don't do it, to be honest, and I know that I could improve even more if I really make an effort and a good effort to improve my English here and use even better this tool that it is the Talk and Talk. So good points, guys. Let's move for another question, number 8, because we are talking about change, life transitions, and if I'm not wrong, Aristotle is used to say or said in a certain point that the human being is a social animal. It means that we need other human beings to live. And in all these life transitions, we have someone, our friends, our family, usually with us. And I would like to know from you, how do friends or family help you deal with life transitions? Well, let's start with you, Brizola.
Yeah, I think my friends they give me emotional support, listen when I need to talk, and they offer advice based on their own experience. Knowing that I have people you care about me makes it easier to face change with confidence. Sometimes they also remind me to stay positive and focus on the good things then can come from a new situation. Yeah.
No, very good. So have a this advice from someone that you really know that loves you, that wants the best for you. To me, it's very helpful too. I really do it, and especially now, I learned it to share more with my girlfriend, with my family, with my friends, and I've been living better. I have help. You have to ask for help, especially from the people that really know that want the best for us. What about you, Mateus? How your family and friends help you and how to deal with the life transitions?
Yeah. I think thanks God, my family, especially my parents and friends too, help me a lot. Um, in various situations, different situations, even when, for example, my father don't know a lot or don't agree with me, uh, he helped me with the situations. For example, my exchange at some point, my father, because the own personality, own view of the life, he doesn't agree a lot. But after, even after, apesar disso, I forgot the word. He helped me. He he helped me a lot in this time, and I know he is very happy, and because of that too. So my family and my friends, especially my family, my father, my mother, my brothers, always help me in the transitions in my life with confidence, with uh, types and a lot of conversations. I have a very good family and friends in these situations.
I really like it, especially that you said, even when they are not, how said it, they don't agree with our decisions, they are there for us and to support us in life transitions. Very good point, Mateus. And how to say that? I'm glad to hear that you have these people in your life. It's so important. Guys, we don't have more time because uh, if I'm not wrong, we already have another immersion after mine. So I'd like just to ask you how it was talk about chant here, and share a little bit of your experience in this immersion. Let's start with you, Bizola. Everything was good?
Yeah, I really enjoy it. This conversation has very reflective for me, and although I haven't reached the marriage stage, we are already learning a lot from Mateus. Thank you, Mateus.
That's true. That's true. Me too. It was a good it was a good example. I really like it, Mateus. What about and for you, Mateus? Everything was good?
Yeah, yeah, for me it's very good. Um, like I said before, I'm in life transition, new and at some point difficult transition too. And this
Yeah.
this immersion is very good because I can think more and I can say a lot of things. It's helped me about that and heard you guys too. It's helped me a lot. So it's very, very good conversations now.
Yeah, very good, Matheus. It was the same for me. Talk about these things because everyone have these life transitions. Sometimes there are big changes, other small changes, but the life it's like that. And the only say that we can be sure that things will change, and you have to be prepared. And to be prepared, you have to talk about it. It was a pleasure to share this immersion with you guys. Please, if you how said it, what you would like to write some comments or stuff like that. The survey is here, and see you in the next week. And my immersions here. Please come because you are always here, and I'm very how said happy that we have this connection. And see you in the next week, guys. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
See
Thank
you.
you.